welcome to another video. So these upcoming videos are going to look a little bit different than what I've done in the past. To make a very long story short, I recently had a career change and I am now a full-time travel planner with Magic Vacations, and I currently specialize in Disney and Universal Studios vacations. Every so often, places like Universal Studios and Disney call for travel agents over the country to come and take part in training on site to get better familiar with the product and also get up to date on the special offers that they provide for people that want to vacation at Disney or Universal. I was actually one of the two selected by my company to go to Universal Studios Orlando and take part in one of these trainings. This particular FAM training had a focus on Mardi Gras, which is the celebration that Universal Studios Orlando does take part in and throw every year. And let me tell you, they go all out. So what this consisted of was two of us from the same company flying down to Universal Studios Orlando and taking part in some scheduled events, tours, and also some classroom training. We also got a whole day at the parks to ourselves, which was incredible. And that is going to be its own video a little later on. I was really excited to take you all on this adventure with me, which ties back to my point earlier. I am doing this a little bit differently just because I felt with the way everything was run there, I thought it would be better to just kind of film everything as it was happening and then do a voiceover explaining things. That's why this will look a little bit different than the videos on my channel. Now on to day one. So I flew down super early on the 12th, and that was because I wanted to give myself plenty of time to settle in before we checked into the event. We did have something booked for us that night around 6 p.m. So while we were waiting for our room to be ready, my coworker Alyssa and I decided to explore City Walk. Naturally, we got some very yummy donuts over at Voodoo Donut, which is in City Walk. And they were so good. I got the maple bar and whoa, I've never had anything like it, and my mouth is watering just thinking about it. And while we were still waiting for our room, we decided to take a water taxi from City Walk to a resort of our choice. The resort we were staying at for the trip did not have that option, so we wanted to know what it was like for us, but also for you. You know, research. It was very nice and relaxing and not even 5 minutes. We decided to go to the Loews Royal Pacific Resort for a little while and walk around, and that resort is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know how, but I do remember this. It smelt so good everywhere I turned, whether it was in the lobby or the dining area or even outside. Everywhere I went, it smelt so good at that resort. What's really awesome about this resort is that it's one of their premier value resorts, which means that if you stay at this resort, you do get an unlimited express pass, which is incredible and completely worth it for that alone. You also, because you're staying on property, get an hour earlier into the parks than regular guests who are just coming for a day trip or aren't staying on property. And you also have easy access into the parks, such as the water taxi like Alyssa and I took. So again, big reason why we wanted to take it. We wanted to see the ease of transportation and also how long it is. And again, I mean, I would stay there solely for the smell. Everything else would just be an added perk. So then it was time to finally go back to our resort and check in and freshen up. We were staying at the Endless Summer Resort Dockside. Our room was lovely. I'll put some photos in right now so you could see. It was just a standard two queen bed room. We were on the first floor and we had a nice view of the pool, which was really cool. Once we were ready, the shuttle picked us up at about like 5:45 to take us to our event. It just took us to another resort at Universal Studios Orlando. It's called the Cabana Bay Resort. But what I did not know was that they have a whole bowling alley in the resort. It's called Galaxy Bowl. They provided us with a buffet. It was honestly the best food that you could have had for somebody like me. I love finger food and things like that. They had cheesy fries, barbecue and buffalo wings, mozzarella sticks, pretzels, cheese and marinara sauce. We also had one drink ticket. And then they gave us Caesar salads and a bunch of cheesecakes and chocolate cake, which were so good. Shout out to my girl, Alyssa. We also became friendly with Jill and Trinity, who are also travel agents in the same boat as us. And then from there, we took the shuttle back to the resort and we prepared for a good night's sleep because the next day we were having a full day of tours and classroom training. So that's it for day one. No, it was nothing too crazy, but I felt it was a good way to ease in because there are gonna be plenty more videos to follow. So stay tuned. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.